Hi, I just want to introduce a bit of training gear that I use. A lot of people wouldn't have heard of it. It's called the Slingshot. It's designed for bench pressing. You can use it for press-ups. I don't find it particularly helpful for that, but some might. It's invented by a guy called Mark Bell. Mark Bell is a powerlifter from America. He's got a gym in Sacramento in California called Super Training. And his YouTube channel, which is my favourite YouTube channel, is Super Training 06. He's got a sidekick, a guy called Silent Mike. Silent Mike has his own YouTube channel as well, under that name, Silent Mike. And it's all about powerlifting. And they have lots of guests lifters like Brian Shaw, the strong man, people like that. So Eddie Hall, all the sort of well-known strongmen go there. Great channel, very informative. Like I say, Mark Bell invented this. It's based in powerlifting. They used to use what's called single ply, triple ply bench press shirts, and they were shirts especially designed to allow you to bench heavy weights. And they could increase somebody's bench press over 300 pounds. Effectively what they do, as you go down, they tighten, they're elasticated. So as you go down with the weight, it tightens, and then when you get to where the bar touches your chest, which is your weakest point of the lift, it allows that rebound, it throws you back up. That's exactly what this does. You wear it like that, just covering the elbows, and when you come down with the bar, it stretches, and then when the bar touches your chest at your weakest point, it helps you come out of that sticking point, and then from there you don't get any help at all. So it's just a very short, probably about 2 or 3 inches from your chest, which is your weakest area, your weakest point of the lift, up until you get to the stronger point where your triceps help lock the bar out. I use it, I do all my sets what's called raw, so with no help from this or bench shirt. I do all my work sets, what I call my work sets, and then to get extra volume in, I'll don this and crank out a few more sets. It's got a second benefit to it in the fact that where it pulls your elbows in, because you're under pressure. As soon as you put it on, you're under pressure, and to pull your elbows out you need to exert a fair bit of force. So it's naturally pulling your shoulders in, which puts me in a much safer position. You know, if you're benching out here, you can see how open my shoulder joint is. When you've got this on, you're there, my shoulder joint's closed. It's in its best position, and it gives you the ability to crank out a lot of reps, get all the volume you need in, without risking the very common shoulder injuries, rotator cuff injuries, labrum tears, which is what I've got from my accident, and all the other things that come along with heavy benching with bad form. That puts you in the best form position. A lot of uses, I'll show it in use later on, but just something to be aware of. I think it's about 50 quid in this country, and I would say it's for somebody that's serious about benching, serious about longevity in their training, serious about staying injury free. It's a very worthwhile investment. I haven't been paid to say this, unfortunately. I wish I was. I would sell anything if I was paid, but I'm not. And like I say, I don't subscribe to a lot of bits of kit out there, but that is a particularly good one.